TVG's Twitter Talk is brought to you by Darby Dan Farm, devoted to the horse, dedicated to our clients.
Big thank you to Darby Dan Farm for their sponsorship of our Twitter Talk. Well represented in this year's Kentucky Derby with Gervin and Gunnevera through their stallions. Let's kick it off. Why don't we start with Darby Dan?
And Shackelford, who stands at Darby Dan, the #1 sophomore sire in earnings out there right now.
Ren's a big Shackelford fan.
Oh,
yeah?
We got a baby Shackelford.
All right, let's kick off the Twitter Talk with Darby Dan. As mentioned, Gunnevera by Dialed In gets post number 10. You said great post for Gunnevera.
I think so. I mean, don't you? I mean, that's a perfect spot for this horse. A lot of people like Gunnevera. A lot of people thought he had a perfect prep race in the Florida Derby. I was impressed that he was able to finish 3rd in that race. I thought he was going to finish 5th or 6th at about the 3/16 pole. Finished very well, got a lot out of that race, and is a major player on Saturday.
And you can see by this photo, he looks fantastic out there at Churchill Downs. The Darby Dan tweeting, Gunnevera by Dialed In looked amazing stepping on the track this morning. Photo by Mathia Kelly. Thank you for that. Moving forward, let's focus on Gervin. Now, he has arrived at Churchill Downs, been a few hiccups along the road dealing with a quarter crack, but sounds like all systems go, had a nice work. Gervin by Tail of Akati gets post number 7. What do you think of Gervin getting post 7?
I think the post is fine. I mean, you know, 15-1 morning line. I think with the Z-bar shoe that he's been wearing, that he's going to wear until the day before the race.
Right,
I think his odds will probably go up a little bit. But you're right. What did he work? 59-3 off the top of my head right now. I think Saturday. So Joe Sharp got the workout that he wanted, but he did miss some training. He did miss some training fairly close to the race. So I don't know. I think it's probably asking a little too much for this horse to even hit the board.
They did have him swimming, though, to keep the fitness up. So, I mean, you could take it. It isn't the same, but they've done the best that they could.
Right.
Gervin hats going around. Retweet and follow for a chance to win this Gervin hat by Tail of Akati, drawing tonight.
Okay.
That is from today. All right, I want a Gervin hat.
It's a good-looking cap, too.
Right,
It's a good-looking cap.
All right, moving forward. Let's go Oaks. Let's go in the order in which they will run.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, no.
Uh-oh. Did I break it? I haven't been on Twitter Talk in ages. There we go.
Oh,
okay.
There we go.
Wait, no. There we go. Woo! That was a touch and go there for a moment. D at Square Halt says, Farrell, Miss Sky Warrior, and Sailor's Valentine are my faves. Okay. Good luck to all. Hashtag Kentucky Oaks. And I know it's not Kentucky Oaks Day. I'm just already wearing pink. Just had to put that out there.
No, there's nothing wrong with wearing pink twice in a week.
Thanks, right?
Yeah, Farrell is your 3rd choice. Morning line. Wayne Catalano. Boy, is Wayne confident. And Miss Sky Warrior, for my guy Kelly Breen, I think 9-2 2nd choice on the morning line.
Dan Mason Sports says, I love number 7 Farrell to make a sweeping move in the stretch to win the Kentucky Oaks on Friday. Bring an umbrella.
I don't think they're allowed at Churchill. I don't think you can bring an umbrella.
Or selfie sticks.
Right.
I know you use those.
Yeah, sorry, my man. Dan, you can't, no umbrella for you Friday. You'll be escorted from Churchill.
JJ Heisel at Trifecta Box says, Bob Baffer on Paradise Woods in the Kentucky Oaks. She's the horse to beat. She's really, really special. Bob Baffer obviously sending out Abel Tasman.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of this is stating the obvious. I mean, I think
107 Bayern.
I think she's probably head and shoulders better than this group. Kind of like we thought about Unique Bella a couple of months ago versus this group.
I would love
now
to
it's
see
Paradise
those
Woods. Yeah, and I would put my money on her. I think right now. I think she's. I'll be really surprised unless it's a bad trip or the weather. I'll be surprised if she loses. Speaking of Paradise Woods, Matt Milligan getting very confident here. Your Kentucky Oaks winner. Hashtag Paradise Woods. I think so. I would 5-2 on the morning line. I would think that price goes south. It has to. I mean, I think she's an 8-5 shot, 9-5 shot. So dominant in the Santa Anita Oaks. Ran, I think, at least a second quicker than the boys did when Gormley won the Santa Anita Derby that day. Just so professional. Different distances. Right, but 16th versus an 8th. But it was the biggest margin of victory in the history of the race. Right. Too. She won by 11.5 lengths, just geared down late. That was her first time going a distance of ground in the 3rd start of her career off a couple of sprints. It's interesting. Richard Mandela, once Beholder retired, was asked, so who else do you have? And he's like, well, I've got this nice filly named Paradise Woods. Oh, he did? He kind of nonchalantly he did before she even broke her maiden. Yeah. And the second time I interviewed him before she broke her maiden, he said, I thought she was going to win last time out. Must have been my training.
You know, Richard Mandela.
Mr. Self-deprecating.
Yep. Gotta love it. Okay, now we're on to the Kentucky Derby. Travis Stone, track announcer, said, I would describe the post-draw for the Kentucky Derby as satisfying. No major contenders drastically hampered, nothing too crazy, game on.
Like a good meal for Travis Stone. Just enjoyed it, satisfied.
Comfort food.
A little cognac for dessert. Yep, I'm all set.
Matt O'Donnell saying, a horse with one eye will compete in the Kentucky Derby this year. His name, Patch, of course. Ironically, though, was named Patch before he lost his eye.
Yeah, I did read that. Yeah, it's pretty neat. He's a neat horse for.
It's a great story.
For Pletcher. I know some people that might prefer Pletch in the Belmont, looking down the road a little bit, but he's one of the forgotten Todd Pletcher horses in the race.
Post 20 for Patch. All right, this is the drink of the weekend for everybody out there at Churchill Downs. Maker's Mark for a mint julep that's part dessert and all Kentucky. Try this bourbon ball inspired riff. Oh, not a fan.
Well, I'll try anything. I'll try anything with booze. I'll try it, but I don't know. Mint juleps for me, just a little too sweet.
And
Friday,
strong.
Friday, obviously.
Take you into next week.
Friday is a Pacifico Margarita Day, Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, yep.
On Oaks Day, right? And then Saturday, I guess.
Spanish-Mexican music coming up earlier, didn't we?
We did. Yeah. Right before the show to get us ready.
Okay. Last but not least, Kentucky Photo Archive. May 3rd, 1969, President Richard Nixon became the first and only sitting president to attend the Kentucky Derby. I didn't know that.
Huh.
Wow.
Mr. Nixon, there in 69. I had a wonderful time at the Kentucky Derby. My Reagan and Clinton are better than my Richard Nixon. It's not that good.
I enjoyed it.
Not as good as my Bill Clinton.
That is our Twitter Talk brought to you by Darby Dan Farm. We're excited. 3 days away from the 143rd running of the Kentucky Derby. That has been your Twitter Talk for Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. More live racing to come.